is he doing here?
Like that.
Can't just have random people walking in and out of here, man.
Yeah, like come on, dog.
Chill a bit, buddy.
That's wild, nah.
Yeah, private set, dog. Private set.
Private set. Ladies and gentlemen,
What to do?
boys and girls,
What to do?
you guys ask me, what does it mean? Amanene namanene guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's in Xhosa. Amanene namanene guys.
Okay.
I don't know that
So
one.
you finally know.
What is that?
Amanene namanene guys.
Okay, so how do you know that?
I googled it. I googled it at the train station. I was like, shit, I said this the last time. What does it actually mean? They didn't give a shit. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 2024. Dala nislindile, sesbuile, Dala nislindile, sesbuile. Man like Rogers.
What to do?
How you feel?
Someone's like a prop, boy. It's a prop, guys. It's my prop. Everybody has something on the shoulders. This is mine.
This is your prop.
This is my mic.
How you feeling, man? Happy 2024?
I'm excited. For the year, I'm excited.
Big dreams coming up?
Big dreams or big things?
Big things, rather.
Sure. Fully.
Okay. Best of luck, my brother. Best of luck.
And football as well.
In football.
I'm going to speak about football? In football, fully.
No, I'm checking on you. On personal.
Another terrible loading, but anyway.
Okay, man like pain. Happy 2024, my brother.
Yeah,
How you feeling?
We inside. I'm good, man. I was a bit anxious for the year, but I'm good.
Started off on a positive note.
Yeah, man. Good, bad.
Good, bad.
Man, we move.
Yeah, Bali, he's so. Anyway, speaking of positive notes, AFCON. I think this is the best AFCON. We're gonna talk about AFCON because arguably it has had the most attention, mainly because I think, okay, I don't want to say mainly, but it's a different AFCON. It's a different AFCON. There's not so much attention on what's going on in Europe. Everyone is really focused on this AFCON, and it has really delivered, you know. Wow. Okay. Starting with you, Roger. What do you think about this AFCON?
It's different. Like I said, it's a different AFCON. Big teams that were expected to reach the final, they're gone.
They're gone, yes. Morocco's gone.
Senegal is gone.
Ghana is gone.
Other
Algeria.
teams, sharp, but those two was,
gone as well.
according to people out there, those two are supposed to be the finalists.
Yeah.
Mara, look what's going on. Bafana.
No,
Bafana style.
Well, we'll get to Bafana, but I just want to read out this stat. The top 5 ranked teams in Africa are all out.
Imagine.
Algeria knocked out in the group stages. Senegal knocked out in the round of 16. Tunisia knocked out in the group stages. Morocco in the round of 16. And Egypt in the last 16.
It's tense.
The top 5 ranked African teams.
It's different.
What does that mean to you, Payne?
I think in recent times, with like the big names, with the big African stars playing abroad, it has sort of like shined a light on AFCON because I mean the Mo Salahs, the Sadio Manes, the Eric Aubameyang leaving in January, dog. Like they're leaving for a whole entire month to play AFCON.
Yeah.
So I think that's why this year it's even bigger. The hype around it, the talks around it are even bigger.
Speaking about players who leave for AFCON, what do you think about who's this? Onana did, where he played. I think it was what was the game they played against?
I think it was a cup tournament game, right?
Yeah, no, it was league. It was league against Tottenham where they drew 2-2.
And then he flew out.
And he flew out and he arrived late. I don't know. How do you feel about that? I feel like it was a bit disrespectful. I mean, join the team, you know, in time, train with them, get to know each other, build that bond. But I get it. Manchester United is the team that pays you.
Nah, but regardless, man. Oh, sorry.
Regardless.
With I can rewind. And Bro gave me the side eye. He gave me the side eye.
But you're saying?
But as I was saying, it's underestimating for the second goalkeeper because this guy came in, he played a game yesterday. Wow, you come in this morning, you're going to play today.
Yeah.
That's, come on, I've been training with the guys.
I think he was excluded from the squad or he was on the bench.
Yeah, last game he didn't play.
No, the first game.
The first game, yeah.
The first game.
He didn't play at
He
all.
didn't play
But
also.
still. No, he didn't play.
Yeah, he didn't play the first game.
Yeah, because he
He arrived late.
Yeah, he arrived late though.
Okay, but still. The second game.
Yeah, that's when he played.
That's when he played.
That's still disrespectful.
And I agree with that.
Yeah, nah,
With regards to him coming so late to the camp, come on. Show that you're African, bro. We understand Shabi play in England. You play for one of the biggest teams in England. Mara, come on, bro. This is your nation. This is where you're from. Put England aside, bro. Out to England, about judge, go England.
Yeah, I mean,
You
most
move to England,
missed
about eat.
the game against Arsenal to join Egypt early.
Because it's home.
Yeah.
Show that it's your home, bro. Look at Mo Salah. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Let me just finish off here, Mo Salah. Mo Salah, him getting an injury, wanting to go back to Liverpool to get medical from Liverpool, and then if Egypt were to make it to the final, he would fly back and play. Fine. You were not there.
I also didn't like that.
To that fight to the final, you were not there. Mara,
He's not there not because he doesn't want to.
no, sharp. No, stay in medical Egypt.
The best doctors, the best physios are in
Fly
England.
them down to Egypt.
They're in England though.
Fly them down to Cote d'Ivoire, I mean, not Egypt. Fly them down to Cote d'Ivoire, but I'm trying so while I'm watching my team make it to the final.
Nah, that's one way of looking at it. Or just fly him back.
And then he must come back and play the final.
Why not?
He wasn't there when we were fighting. He was nowhere. He was that side in Liverpool. He was in England.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. England. Okay, let me not say England, but European football has gotten into some African players' minds. Okay, no, there's nothing.
We're gonna prioritize it.
We're gonna prioritize, European football over our home football where I come from.
Yeah, I get that, but also look at it that they were able to spot that the injury is much serious than initially thought.
Yeah.
Not fair enough to that, Mara. They should have flown them to Cote d'Ivoire then. But also Twara in Cote d'Ivoire while he's watching his boys.
No, fair argument, but it has thrown surprises to us. I mean, you've seen the Ofori mistakes. We've seen the Ivory Coast basically not qualify, but then make it through under the carpet type of situation. And now they're already in the quarterfinals. And then you have a guy called Emmanuel Insu, who's 34, plays for Equatorial Guinea and is the top goal scorer. Like, you couldn't have predicted this stuff. I mean, this is the same AFCON where we have Victor Osimhen playing, but some guy who's 34 that we don't even know is the top goal scorer.
Yeah, this is Africa, bro. Like, sometimes I watch these African players in Europe and then I'm like, dude, like, you're doing, not that it's basic, but then like we used to this. Like in Africa, we used to seeing you with the back heels. We used to seeing you being slick, and then when they get here, it's like, okay, what now?
But now it's like
in Europe, they're having the time of their lives. Because they're not used to this. They're not used to the shibobos, the nutmegs.
And they would argue that they would argue things like, oh no, the facilities are different, the pitch is different, they'll argue little things that really
don't matter.
That really don't matter as to, but because I agree with you, like it's only a few African players that play in Europe that I've seen represent their national team and still keep the same level of consistency. The rest of them always seems like, hey man, you call me, I'm here to catch a check, let me play.
And I also do know what I think it is.
What?
Usman, for example, he's not used to. Okay, he's used to soft defenders where he plays. I think African players in general.
What do you mean soft defenders?
Are more aggressive, and I get that. But if we're to put an Italian and an African shield to shield,
fair.
Who's going down? I don't care how aggressive you are as an Italian. No sway.
Fair enough.
So they used to the weak. I don't even want to call it weak, but it's much softer in European football compared to African football. African players,
the conditions are also different.
So Usman, when he's that side, he's shining with these Italian boys.
Yeah.
You can't Mara.
But is it wrong for us to expect the same level of consistency?
No, it's definitely not wrong.
No.
You have to.
No.
These people who are doing it, Man is definitely doing it.
Man is doing it, Salah is doing it. You look at the Ayew brothers, I believe they'll also keep the same level of consistency both sides.
Nah.
You don't agree?
Nah. When it comes to them coming to Africa and then playing that
opinion. I don't
Maybe
know,
not this.
But those brews for me personally, they're pretty average.
Yeah, and they play
pretty average. Even when they play in Crystal Palace, Swansea, wherever,
it's still average.
they play average in Ghana as well. So I don't think it makes any difference to say. But they just, the experience is there. They can play all top level. It's just that. But I don't think.
But I want to put him on the same pedestal as Mane and Salah when it comes to being quality in Europe and coming back home and being quality still and showing goddamn, I'm not paying for free. I'm paying because this is why.
Fair enough. But let's now speak on the positives of AFCON. I mean, now in the last 8, we've got South Africa, we've got Equatorial Guinea. No, we got who's this? Who are we playing?
We're playing
Cape Verde, Angola, Nigeria, your Ivory Coast. Like it's a mix of teams that nobody expected to be in the last 8, and I just want to focus on one team, us. From the first game, what has been your analysis of our team from the first game up until now, where we're moving into the quarterfinal phase?
I mean, first game is not that they played bad, They played well. It's just
clinical.
Yeah, they had to iron a few things out. I mean, he replaced Tulu with Grant, solid. Morena, I didn't think he played first game as well. Morena came in second game just to stabilize the things. So I think adding that little bit of twist, because he kept the same lineup from day one.
Sure.
From day 2.
Just changed 2 players.
Exactly. So same subs as the same game, same subs. So I don't think, I don't think much has changed, but I think they're just getting used to their football. And the more the tournament goes on and these bras keep playing together, the more dangerous they get.
Yeah. Because when I looked at them, I was looking at, after the first game, some of us that looked at it were like, we understood, you didn't play that bad. But there was a lot of critics who were like, same old South Africa, Bruce is naive, whatever. And he changed the squad in the second game, and he got it right. And he stayed consistent with that.
Yeah, sure.
He stayed consistent with it, and he believed in his team. That's one thing for sure. Even in the game against Tunisia, I think Tunisia kind of got at us a bit. We were not really prepared. I would like to say we were prepared for that game, but they surprised us in their approach. But we were able to absorb the pressure and get a 0-0 out of that.
I think in that game, I don't think anything was surprising. I had a feeling, it's Tunisia, North African. They're going to have the ball the most. They're going to be physical the most. So I expected us to go into that game on the back foot. So how that game ended up and how we played was exactly how I thought we would. Mm-hmm. We only needed a draw, to be honest. So we went through.
And it's one thing I've always, people were against Tunisia, they were like, oh no, it was a boring game to watch, it was not entertaining. But I've always said one thing, like in tournament football, like performances over results over performances.
Fully.
Like tournament football is 7 games. We need the result. Fully. If the performance is not great, I'm not going to crucify you for that.
As long as we score and we go on to the next step.
Yeah, it's results driven more than anything. Nobody's going to remember that you had the best performance in the second game of the group stages, but you didn't win the game. Yeah, nobody remembers that.
They're going to remember you lifting that trophy and like, we come from afar, Mara. We lifted that trophy.
What has impressed you the most about our team this year? Whether we go on to win it or not.
When we win it. But what has impressed me the most? Actually, honestly, I'm just going to say Mamelodi Sundowns. Mamelodi Sundowns is a perfect example of how South African football should be played. Mm-hmm. So Bruce taking majority of Mamelodi Sundowns players and the starting level being majority of Mamelodi Sundowns players.
That the entire defense, including the
entire defense on the flanks. Mm-hmm. Or how they only replace the midfield.
It's the whole spine.
It's literally the whole spine.
Like
sure.
Spain Euro 2008.
Barcelona and a couple of Real Madrid players. Yeah.
What was saying about them going to the next game and getting to play together and getting along. Sorry. It started from Sundowns.
Yeah.
There you could see where they more be playing beautiful football, and it's because these guys really know one another from back home. Yeah.
That chemistry, it didn't take a while to click. It's literally just another day in a different shirt.
All they added was just someone who can finish, because the person they finished with that side is in a different country, but someone who can finish. Mm-hmm. Someone who can help Mokoena in the midfield and close down. That's a Tole.
It's a Tole.
The rest, Pesitao, Sharp, I'm still gonna classify him as. He knows Sundowns. He knows he's played with those guys.
Yeah.
I'm just happy with our performance. So with that performance, trust me, we left in that trophy. Cape Verde ain't afraid of it. They can bring them
Nigeria.
on. But from day one, I wanted Morocco. Once we got on group stage, I was like, they were like Morocco or something else. I want Morocco.
And shout out to Tebogo Mokoena for what he did to Morocco, for what they did to Ronaldo.
What the
Aviero
celebration.
dos Santos. They avenged Aviero dos Santos, Ronaldo. But anyway, Payne, what has impressed you about Bafana during this AFCON?
Everything. I think the first loss was a wake-up call. I think that was like the coach to say, Sharp, get your mind right.
Mm-hmm.
Get your mind right. There's a few things you need to iron out. Second game, it was more of, okay, now we have a flow. And the third game against Tunisia, I think he set up right. Like that's what impressed me the most. He set up right. He knew that we're not gonna play that. It wasn't gonna be free flowing.
Okay.
It definitely wasn't. So the game that he set up right for every team that we've played against. So for me, I think the boys they're enjoying themselves, man.
Fully.
They enjoy themselves.
And I like that. You can see that it's more of a. Yes, they know the pressure that's coming from back home, but you know, you just have 7 games over a month. Like, enjoy yourselves. Like, you can see it's a genuine enjoyment. They feeling the pressure, but at the same time they're understanding why the pressure is there, and they're not letting it get to them. Instead, they just riding the tournament and enjoying it.
Fully.
You get what I mean?
That's what they should do until the end.
So, Payne, are you predicting a Bafana win?
Yeah, definitely.
Bafana win, Roger?
Fully.
Gator, Bafana win?
Hey, I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah. Can you feel it?
Hey, how would you bet on it?
Yeah.
All right.
But just a shout out to who's this? Eto for hosting a successful tournament. I think the federation has done well. I think also shout out to also Patrice Motsepe, because I think how this tournament is so entertaining is what they've been doing for African football.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to say shout out to them. And you know, I like to see more attention on AFCON. We can't just always be hearing about what's this, Euros and Copa America. I think AFCON is proving that we are at the same level as those. Obviously, yes, your Euros will get the more attention around the world.
Yeah, money.
But I think if we continue building our football in this continent and looking at this tournament, it's only about to get better and better.
Fully.
You get what I mean? But Payne, you have the floor now. Do you have a love letter to Jurgen Klopp?
Like, you caught me off guard with that. 'Cause I'm still heartbroken. Like, I'm genuinely heartbroken because, dude, how can you do that? Like, midway through the season.
Don't you think it gives you motivation to go on for everything?
No, it does. Like, you can even see it with the thrashing of Chelsea. Chelsea saw dust and literally they saw nothing. 2 shots the whole game. 1 shot on target, goal, Sharp. But dude, I think it's just a bit of. It's like a bad breaker.
It's like a bad break.
It's like a bad breakup. Like, oh man.
What would you say was your your favorite season under Klopp? Not your best season, but your personal favorite season for under Jurgen Klopp.
I think it will have to be the Champions League season. That one was that one's up there. And I think if it wasn't for COVID, that Premier League season, oh my God.
Also that Premier League season.
But it would have been different. I think it would have been different.
If
the fans were there, it would have been different.
No ways. We're clear, my
These
boy.
guys were flying.
We're clear.
They were flying.
There was no fans.
No, they were flying before the
dog.
fans.
What are you
they
saying?
were flying before the fans. What do you mean?
There was no 13th player, guys. But it's fine. It's
Anyway,
fine. Nah,
you're
you
speaking
guys
about
flew.
Klopp.
You guys
We're
flew.
giving you your moment to really speak about Klopp and what he has done for your team.
Nah, dude. From when you got the team in 2015 to where it is now, I think, dude, he's done all that he can do, dog. With such a tight budget, with the players that he is able to get, dude, that man. I don't know, dog. That man.
Do you think you can ever do better than him?
I don't think so. Besides, if it wasn't for Pep, Klopp would have dominated the Premier League by 4.
Yeah, but
By
Would've,
4.
could've,
No.
should've.
Yeah.
No, listen.
Yeah,
I'm
we
just
get
saying,
it,
I'm
we
just
get
saying
it.
that
You
at the
just
end of the
said-
day, that I don't think that there'll be a better manager.
Yeah.
His record would have been
That's
even
fair.
better if it wasn't for certain Pep, but going forward, it's
Bro,
gonna take a while.
This is basically just saying I don't do if, buts, and maybes. I do absolute. Like if my mom was my dad, she'd have a dick, but she
get
doesn't,
that.
so she's not.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
So you guys don't do if, buts, and if Pep. No.
There's no if.
No,
Pep,
but I'm
he's
just
always
saying.
there.
Bitch, your uncle, but she doesn't, so she's not.
Okay, cool. I get
So
that.
Pep is there.
Yeah, I get that. But I'm
He's
saying
been there.
you're asking me about his
No, I'm just
impact,
saying.
and I'm telling you.
Yo, fair enough.
So then.
No, fair enough. Sorry about that. But
It's like
absolutely.
you're out of hand, bro.
Like
You're out of hand. Yeah, these bros.
Absolutes.
Like,
We're on absolutes,
like I'm also
bro.
talking about absolutes, guys. But anyway, dude, like, man, it's a very sad moment right now. It's a
Are
very sad
you happy
moment.
that he's?
I think, yeah,
he won one of everything.
He won everything that is there to be won. I think it's time. Now, he always knows when to leave the club.
Yeah.
So I think leave at the top. You've given us everything, and this isn't a quadruple, dog. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Premier League, Europa, and then we end it off.
Quadruple. Okay. Anyway, do you think you can? What's next for Liverpool? Rather, what's next?
Right now we need to. I think with the new manager that we need to bring in someone young.
Xabi Alonso.
We need to bring in someone who understands that we're on a tight budget.
That will understand a tight
We're gonna
budget.
get
Yeah, we're not.
punished to Xabi.
We're not gonna get you. We're not gonna give you a 200 million budget and spend 100 million on a single player. We're not gonna do that.
But you do know players, always managers come in with their own philosophy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We
Based
need a young player. We're not gonna go out for. We're not gonna get a high profile manager. I fully believe we're not gonna get a high profile manager. We're still gonna get someone young, someone who's still in his.
Do you think
place.
the fans will
Just
be
someone-
happy that you're not getting a high profile manager?
I mean, with what's going on right now, yes. I don't think we can get a Mourinho. I don't think we can get
I
a.
was personally saying Mourinho.
No, not a Mourinho. Not with the way
I don't think Mourinho
Klopp
will.
has set up the team. Klopp has set up the team to play in a specific way, and that's the way
True.
that's gonna play. So I think a Xabi Alonso, give him a year or two, yes. But even now, I'll still take him. At the end of the season, I'll still take him.
You're still taking.
Yeah.
When you say give him a year or two, what do you mean? As in give him a year or two,
Of coaching of Bayern Leverkusen, yeah.
but by the time you guys want to get him, but actually you guys need a coach from next year, and that coach when you get him, there can't be this thing of give another coach a year or two and then bring in. The coach you get must be the one you guys build with from immediately.
But
once
that's
you
what
get.
I'm saying. Like, I would ideally love a Xabi Alonso because that's the manager who's gonna give us at least 10 more years.
Yeah, fully.
10
That's the
million.
coach that can take. Okay.
Like,
Do you think you still
that can
maintain the
still
same
keep you
level
guys
of
in the top
performance?
four.
Yeah, I think with the team that he has at Bayer Leverkusen and with the youngsters that he's bringing up, you can tell that he knows ball. He's not
Sure.
just there. So I think with his recruitment as well, he might actually do something.
Okay, fair. Rogers, closing in on the champions. I want to speak about. I want to ask you guys one question, and I've started phrasing this question differently. Since you have started watching football,
Sure.
who do you think is the best Premier League midfielder of all time?
Since I started watching football.
Mm.
Ooh, best Premier League.
Yeah, Premier League and worldwide, but start with Premier League.
Midfield. Midfield being that entire,
Yeah, midfield, the entire midfield.
not CDM specifically, not
CDM,
or just an
that
all-rounder midfielder.
Midfielder, yeah.
An all-rounder midfielder, I would say, in the world first. Lift up to while I'm thinking about Premier League. I would say Toni Kroos in terms of the midfield.
Mm-hmm.
That's worldwide in history. And since I started watching
Since you
football.
started watching football.
Premier League football.
Nah, Angry said also worldwide.
Also
worldwide
worldwide.
and Premier League.
Yeah.
You said worldwide is 20 Kroos.
And then
Yeah, now Premier League. Oh, sorry, bro. Sorry, don't be aggressive.
I'm not aggressive.
Premier League, nah. Answer from your side. I'm still thinking about Premier League.
Now, me, it's very simple. Kevin De Bruyne or Toni Kroos. I ain't even gotta think twice.
KDB.
Yeah,
KDB.
I'm thinking of the KDB one, but
I've never
still thinking
seen-
about the rest first.
I know David Silva was great.
But
Yaya
not like-
Toure was great. Frank Lampard was great. Steven Gerrard was great. But bro, there's just something about KDB. It's just something about KDB. Like, you know when someone, like, have you seen that KDB cross? Immediately when he crosses a like, you just like, ah. You know, you just like,
Sure.
ah. Like, he has
So
that,
those are something else.
ah. That's why for me personally, Kevin De Bruyne and KDB, best. Kevin De Bruyne, best in the Premier League that I've seen since I started watching the Premier League. Toni Kroos, ever in football, ever since I started watching football. He's the most consistent midfielder I've ever seen.
Toni Kroos is a bit different.
So you said the whole midfield, like even left wing is like, so including Messi.
Left wing, those are
midfield, in
attackers.
No. They start off as left wing,
In
but also
the engine, let's say in the engine of the team.
in the engine of the team.
that
Those
midfield.
are attackers. When coming
I'd say Modric in the world.
Modric
I
in the
think,
world.
dude. Obviously, I can't say a Xavi and Iniesta because I don't think I've watched them that long. I mean, I caught Xavi and Iniesta.
I'd put Xavi
like-
somewhere in there as well. Top.
No, like we caught a glimpse of them, but
Yeah,
I
but-
think Modric for me was the one who like I really saw, and
Oh, it's from Tottenham, then to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
yeah, and you see his growth. But yeah, Premier League wise, I would say Stevie G, né? But it would have to be a tie between Stevie G and Frank Lampard.
Stevie, it's talking
no,
rubbish.
no, I see KDB, I see KDB.
Yeah.
But I just think with the way Stevie G and Lampard played, it was just
It's different.
it was box to box. It was the goals. It was everything that KDB is just. He just.
You know why?
he
Why
just-
I would agree with you,
Mhm.
but I didn't get to see the start of Gerrard and his career. Whereas with KDB, I was able to. So that's why I place him there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I place him there because I didn't like. Obviously, all I have is videotapes and
Yeah.
people's opinion. But I would agree with you if I had seen them from the very start of their
Yeah.
careers, you know. But anyway, ladies and
Okay, I didn't give my Premier League.
oh shit, bro.
But I'm gonna change my worldwide. Worldwide, I'm gonna give it to Pirlo. And then,
When did you see Pirlo play, bro?
boy,
You probably saw
from
it
when
in
I was
Juventus
young.
in 20.
Well, not even Juventus. Where did you see him?
What do you mean,
Where
wait?
did you see Pirlo?
Juventus
and
and Italy. That's it.
Exactly.
No, and AC Milan. AC Milan. Sorry, no, AC Milan. I done so Pirlo at AC Milan.
okay,
I done so him.
okay.
So that's why I'm like,
So you're watching Italian football, you?
fully. Obviously, because of AC Milan was hot at those times. I wasn't necessarily watching it, but you know,
Nah, AC Milan was from FIFA. It was from Dino.
Dango.
But
Dango,
to say I watched Italian football.
I done watch
to
that.
say I really saw
But Pirlo was different.
I saw the twilight of his career. I saw the end, the finish.
So the end, yeah.
Yeah, I saw the end. That's
The
it.
Brazil chose your people. Let me choose my people.
We
Leave
did
me
your
alone.
people.
Yeah, just a bit shaky though.
Yeah.
Pirlo and it's like De Bruyne, I can sure, but I'm not saying De Bruyne
Alright.
because there's no one
Okay,
who I
can
can
be
say
nice.
is better than De Bruyne right now.
Man like pain.
There's also Hazard, Mane, Salah.
Nah, those are wingers now.
Just say.
Those are wingers. They're not midfield.
Just say.
We're not gonna end this. I
Nah.
asked this question at the wrong time.
Yeah, and you said in the midfield.
I'm
This
just
guy
saying.
taking it to the wing. Why?
There's a Yaya Toure.
Did you say the wing though?
No, I never said the.
You never said the. You said the midfield. This,
Yeah, bro.
This
I-
group.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
there's a
still a
Yaya
lot, bro.
Toure.
There's a Yaya Toure. There's a Cesc
Yeah, but
There's a Michael
There's
Essien.
an ACN. You know.
Nah, I still don't.
There's even a JJ Okocha.
Nah, did you see JJ Okocha play?
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Yeah.
we're back. What episode are we on?
I don't know, bro.
This is 18 yard
We're on an episode.
episode something.
With
It's
another
definitely
one.
with another. It's episode something.
Episode
Just don't
something.
remember, but it's definitely an episode.
And you go watch it.
See you next time. Cut the cameras.
Run it up, run it up, run it up.